Let me tell you the truth, my brothers and sisters. You weren't born to just parent old people and eat gala in traffic. You were born to awaken nations, fund visions, and leave footprints on eternity. Because here's the twist. Money doesn't chase people, it chases purpose. So if you have been feeling broke or stuck or lost, maybe it's not a money issue, maybe it's a meaning issue. I want to welcome you guys again today to my channel, Owning My Greatness channel, where purpose meets prosperity and you stop hustling for survival and you start flowing in divine strategy. Today, we're diving into a powerful truth that would wreck your scarcity mindset and activate your next income level. It's called the law of purpose, because money flows where mission thrives. So I want you to grab a pen and a paper, open your heart, and let's explore how purpose is your true paycheck. Remember the why? Yes, that's your purpose. You're not a mistake, you're a message. That's the first thing I want you to write down. Purpose gives direction to your money, and money is energy. And energy without direction is wasted. Did you get that? Energy without direction is wasted. Without a purpose, you earn and spend in cycles. With purpose, every dollar or naira possibly has a mission. Because purpose doesn't just tell you what to do with money. It tells you why you need it in the first place. You know, when you say I want to buy a car, okay, that's a why. Why do I really need that car? So I want you to imagine a seed of mango doesn't just ask, am I enough? It just becomes a tree, right? Because it's encoded with purpose. But you are here doubting your calling because your follower count is low. Let me be the first to remind you, you are not random. You are a response to a problem in the world. That's what I'll say. So when you ignore your purpose, it's like being a faucet and refusing to flow because the kitchen isn't clean. Honey, you are water. So start pouring. It's not about what they say. It's about who you decide to be. Like I was saying, if you had a car, the reason why you want the car, if the reason is just so that I can pepper them gang, then you're going to never feel comfortable or grateful for that car. And even when you have it, you're going to be looking for the next best one. But if the purpose of that car, you tell yourself, having this car will help transport me to all the beautiful places that I need to go to because the world needs to see me. And then it will also help to transport the people that I love and care about. When you're driving that car, how would you drive it when you get it? You drive it with meaning. You drive it with purpose. You drive it with zeal. You drive it with excitement. It won't be, is it not just jalopy? No. When you see the meaning to the car and what that car is doing for you, you'll be grateful. The second point I want you to write down is purpose attracts provision. When you align your wealth with the mission, provision will flow. Purpose is magnetic. It attracts the right people, it attracts the right opportunities, and it attracts the right provision. So you're not just trying to make money. You are stewarding a vision bigger than yourself. I say that I want to raise 10 billion wholesome, thriving, happy people all over the world who are living a life of meaning and purpose. So when the dreams that come to me come, I'm thinking in millions of people. I'm thinking in big numbers. How do you think when you think about your own dreams? What's your why? What's your purpose? Because the clearer your why, the faster your how finds you. There was a woman who wanted to open a healing center for trauma survivors, but kept saying, I need funding first. One day I asked her, what if funding isn't the starter, but the result? She stepped out, made a 1-minute video about her dream, and it went viral. A donor funded her rent for a year. Purpose doesn't wait for money. Purpose moves, and money then follows. It's like people waiting to go to the gym until they're fit. Baby, you go with your pot belly. It's movement that brings results. Everything is hard until you take the first step. So I want you to shift it. I don't need money to start. I just need a why to start. I need a vision to activate, and everything follows after. It's not the other way around. The reason why lots of people are doing all kinds of unscrupulous things is because it's money that they're chasing. And I've never really seen anybody who chased money that really found it. They kept on chasing it. The third point, when you know your why, you'll find your way. Money is more faithful to purpose than effort, guys. You can hustle without alignment and still stay broke or burnt out. And people will ask you, and you tell them you are busy, and they can see it. But where's the money? Effort alone doesn't equal reward. Aligned effort does. That's the difference. So purpose creates flow. When you're doing what you're called to do, doors open, help comes, and momentum builds. Have you ever seen someone selling snacks on the road with fire in their eyes? That's someone who knows their why. They're not just selling puff-puff or snacks. They're feeding a family, paying for rent or school, escaping generational poverty. When your why is weak, you'll make excuses. But when your why is strong, you will make powerful moves. Purpose gives your pain a name, and your name is needed in every season. Your identity, don't forget that. Some of you all are fighting harder for concert tickets than your own calling. You are fighting for events and parties than focusing on how to change your life. And we've got to redirect that energy. Why? Why? Ask that question. Why? Why? Why am I doing it? For who? What will they benefit when I've done it? And use that as your why. You know, when somebody asked me one day, so why do you want to raise 10 billion people? I said to him, because at some point in my life, I didn't have air to breathe. And somebody gave me air to breathe. And if I can be that to the entire world, starting with one person at a time, then I would have done my job on earth. And he looked at me and said, that's so powerful. I said, I had to go deep. I had to go deep. I asked myself several levels of why. Because most times we stop at the top. Why do you want, because I want to help people. What does that mean? Why do you want to help people? Why is it important for you? Oh, because my people are good to help. Why are people? When you go deeper and deeper, you get to a point. In fact, when I do this exercise with people, some people burst into tears. And they're like, oh my goodness, I didn't know this was why I wanted to do this thing so bad. Now, when you can anchor that deep why, even when all the challenges come, you will face them. You will. In fact, you will eat challenges for breakfast because your why is deep and anchored so deep. Because when you remember, if I don't do this thing, there are days I don't want to be here to record any videos. I'm just like, I'm done. They should go and be watching my old ones. That's why I say sometimes. I say it. I'm not even going to lie. Then I see somebody on the road or somebody calls me and says, I've been watching your videos and they helped me. Or I get a DM and somebody books a session with me and I say, how did you find me? And the person says, I watched your YouTube videos. And I'm like, okay, that's my why. I gave her air to breathe. And so I'll keep showing up regardless of how I feel. So my why is solid inside my loins. I will wake up wanting to help people. I will sleep wanting to help people because somebody gave me that permission to live. Another thing I want you to write down is money is a tool, not a trophy. It's a tool. People fund what moves them. Is your life moving others? Is a question I'm going to ask. Wealth flows towards vision. People invest in stories, not just products. So your purpose must speak louder than your price tag. People must know that you really care. I say ask interested questions, not interesting questions. When people see your life on a mission, they want to support it. Through opportunities, referrals, some people are happy to even pay you. I once worked with a CEO who made millions, and still there are many people on the road who are millionaires and billionaires, and they're empty because their goals is money, and money doesn't give meaning. But when we connect, and when he reconnected to his purpose, mentoring young men and funding education was what he really wanted to do, and his joy returned. Guess what? His company even grew more because money multiplies in the hands of the purposeful. Money with no mission is like a car with no GPS. Expensive, directionless, and probably crashing into something very soon. So you're not chasing money, you're assigning it, sending it on errands. Money is in your army and you're the general. That's who money is to you, you know? But you must have a big mission. If you're just going to use it to, I want to just spend and pepper him or pepper her, how much money do you think is going to come your way? There's a guy, I'm sure you all know him, Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins started with feeding a few families. Now he's feeding billions of families. Why? Because at some point in his life, they didn't have food to eat in his house. One Christmas day, a stranger brings them food and knocks on their door and says, I brought something for you. I brought some food for you to eat so you're not hungry on Christmas Day. His stepfather was so ashamed. His stepfather packed his load and left the house that day. He was so ashamed not to be able to provide for the family. But that meal that stranger gave to him and his family did a big thing for him. That is why today is that he will feed as many people on earth as possible within his power. At some point, he was funding it himself. Then he started to ask his friends to fund it. Right now, they are feeding billions of meals every day. His why. His why. What's your why? So I'm going to say this to you. If you have been grinding, if you have been chasing and surviving, I want you to pause. Not because you're weak, but because you're wired for more. Your purpose is the oxygen of your destiny. And guess what? Provision is drawn to clarity. The universe will fund your assignments. I promise you. Activate yourself today, your assignments. Do it boldly, do it loudly without apology. Activate it today. And if you're ready to stop surviving and start serving your purpose, send me a DM and let's help you. Let's remove all those money mindsets and change it. And don't forget to like and comment and share this video with other people and all the other ones. Subscribe, so that you can get the videos when they show up. And let's talk about the things that really matter. And wealth really does matter. In the next video, we're going to be talking about the law of value and how to raise your worth without burning out. Would you like that? So join me in the next video, okay? Purpose is the womb where prosperity is born. When you birth your why, the world will send provision for the baby. Love and light. My name is Adeola Kingsley James.